Hello everyone, myself Tanvi Patel, working as Assistant Professor in Computer Engineering Department in Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Subject is Computer Networks and Unit 3 is Transport Layer. So, topic is Introduction and Transport Layer Services. Services provided by the Transport Layer Protocol can be divided into five categories. We already studied about end-to-end delivery and the reliable delivery. So today we will study about flow control, multiplexing and addressing. First one is flow control. Flow control is used to prevent the sender from overwhelming the receiver. If the receiver is overloaded with too much data, then the receiver discards the packets and asking for the retransmission of the packet. This increases network congestion and thus reducing the system performance. The transport layer is responsible for flow control. It uses the sliding window protocol that makes the data transmission more efficient as well as it controls the flow of data so that the receiver does not become overwhelmed. Sliding window protocol is byte oriented rather than frame oriented. Next is multiplexing. The transport layer uses the multiplexing to improve transmission efficiency. Multiplexing can occur in two ways. First is upward multiplexing and second one is downward multiplexing. First one is upward multiplexing. Here in figure you can see the function of upward multiplexing. Upward multiplexing means multiple transport layer connections use the same network connection. To make more cost effective, the transport layer sends several transmission bound for the same destination along the same path. This is achieved through upward multiplexing. Next is downward multiplexing. Here in figure you can see the process of downward multiplexing. Downward multiplexing means one transport layer connection uses the multiple network connections. Downward multiplexing allows the transport layer to split a communication among several paths to improve the throughput. This type of multiplexing is used when networks have a low or slow capacity. So next one is addressing. According to the layered model, the transport layer interacts with the function of the session layer. Many protocols combine session, presentation and application layer protocol into a single layer known as the application layer. In this case, delivery to the session layer means the delivery to the application layer. Data generated by an application on one machine must be transmitted to the correct application on another machine through the addressing. In this case, addressing is provided by the transport layer. So, the transport layer provides the user address which is specified as a station or port. The port variable represents a particular TS user of a specified station known as a transport service access point. Each station has only one transport entity. The transport layer protocols need to know which upper layer protocols are communicating. Here the figure shows how communication takes place in the transport layer. Thank you.